here I am riding a horse 2,200 meters up on top of a mountain with the frickin' Himalayas in the background. It's really like an English village on top of a mountain in India with spectacular backdrops. Shimla is the capital of Himachal Pradesh and it sits high up in the foothills of the Himalayas. Today we're going to explore Shimla and see what this old British summer capital has to offer. Shimla, beautiful Shimla, and behind me, way in the distance, massive mountains of the Himalayas. Bucket list ticked off. Since I was a little boy, I've always wanted to see the Himalayas. I used to dream about climbing Everest. I don't think that's going to happen. And also fantasize about trekking through the Himalayas. I think my best trekking years are behind me now. It's a struggle even coming up the steps and the hills of Shimla. So yeah, maybe I just have to look at it from a distance now. This is awesome, it's beautiful here and it's such a beautiful day today. Shimla, you have really turned it on today. Thank you. The crowning glory of Shimla is the Mall Road. It's so reminiscent of an English village, you won't believe this is India. This is very beautiful place to come. First impression of Shimla, lots of pine trees, spruce trees, very alpine kind of feel. It's much cooler today, it's going to be 18 degrees, but there's still a chill in the air in the morning. It's a really clean city and it's really quiet and chilled and not like other parts of India I've been to. It's very clean, it's a non-smoking city, so you can't smoke in public, and I don't see very much litter. There's always litter, but not very much. It's beautiful. It's got a very calm atmosphere about it. So we've got a hotel in Shimla. The guys there are really nice. I'll show you the hotel later. And they helped us to book a taxi. So for 2,000 rupees, we've got a car and a driver for the day. It's going to take us to Kufti, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful hill stations in this region. But first, we need some breakfast. And of course, if you're traveling in India with an Indian, there's always the cricket.
Yes.
So we're waiting for our taxi. So Raj and I decided we haven't eaten today, so it's time to have a quick breakfast before we head out for the day. What did you get, Raj?
I'm getting pudi with a salad.
Kufri is about an hour away from Shimla, offering views and adventure sports. So it's pretty touristy here. You can do zip lining, valley crossings, ladder climbing, a whole bunch of different things. It's all going to cost you money. We want to go up to the top so we can get a view, and apparently the only way to get up the top, so we're told, is a horse ride. So that's 500 rupees each for a horse ride. It's about 3 or 4 k's to get to the top of the mountain. It's kind of crazy and chaotic, but it's fun in a crazy, chaotic way. Thing is, I don't know if you can see it, in the background are the Himalayas, the Hima-frickin-layas. Okay, nice horsey, be a good horse. I haven't ridden a horse for maybe 30 or 40 years, but hey, it's just like riding a bike, yeah? That's good. Yeah. Alright, I feel like I'm in the Wild West now. So here I am, riding a horse, 2,200 meters up on top of a mountain, with the frickin' Himalayas in the background. Life is good. Easy. Hello, big horse. Hello. You did well. You got me up. Now don't forget, you got to get me back. I must admit, I wasn't quite expecting such a tourist trap. So we paid 500 rupees each for the horse. And then you paid, what did you pay, 20 rupees?
20 rupees and 40 rupees.
What was the 20 and the 30 for? Yeah. For one section and 30 for the next section? They've got a freaking yak here. A yak. I don't know why, but you can practice shooting here. A man and his yaks. Yes, you can rent a costume and dress in traditional Shimla costume and get your photo taken. It's very touristy, but that's what you get, huh? So you can shoot things, you can buy things, you can eat things, you can do lots of other things. Another 200 rupees, and we get to look through a telescope with a guide showing us exactly what we're looking at. I really hope you can make out those snow-capped mountains in the background, because they're the freaking Himalayas. I'm so excited to see them, and I'm so excited to see them. The guide says they're 300 kilometers away. I'm not sure if we can even see that, can we? Well, I don't get it. But that's what he says, that from here, they're 300 kilometers away. They look pretty big from here. They must be massive once you get there. The cool thing about horses, they do all the walking for you, and you get to enjoy the scenery. So the next section, there's a restaurant, there's some handmade cloths, there's a bit of a market, there's also a zoo. Yeah, a bit of a rundown zoo. They promised snow leopards and brown bears, but I couldn't see them. All I could see were pheasants and a few deers. Recommend it? Yeah, probably not.
कब से है हमारे स्वेटर्स के ऊपर ही लग गए.
Back into Shimla to Mandir Jakku. And this is the monkey temple atop the hills above Shimla. And yes, there are monkeys here. So we settled on the Nishat Boho. This room is really nice. It's simple but nice and relaxing. The guys that run the place are really helpful. They're really nice. And the thing that I love the most of all of this is, you can't see it now, it's dark, but in the morning when I look out the window, in the distance I can see the Himalayas. Raj, what do you think of nighttime in Shimla?
It's very terrible. It's very cold compared to the South India.
It's quite cold. It was beautiful today. It was 18. It's dropped to maybe about 4 degrees now.
4 degrees now.
Yeah. Oh, I feel the difference. So if you're in Shimla, don't litter, don't smoke, and don't use plastic bags. That's very cool. What a modern city. It's very different from the rest of India, where they smoke like crazy, plastic bags are everywhere, and there's litter everywhere. But Shimla is clean and beautiful, and it has a really different energy about it, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's very different to anywhere else we've been in India. I know it was English. I'm not crazy about the English, but this is beautiful. I'm really enjoying Shimla. I mean, why not do the selfie thing? It's Shimla. It's so English.
Here I'm getting a good picture.
It's like an English village or an English town in India, and everyone here is Indian except for me. kind of weird, but it's got English architecture mixed in with Himachal architecture, and that's surprisingly good. It's really beautiful. Chocolate palm. Thank you. How much is a chocolate palm?
50 rupees.
Chocolate palm, which is this leaf. It looks sweet.
Eat completely at a time. Don't break it. Sweetly in the mouth.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's sweet. It's almost minty, but there's something else going on. I
Put it completely.
I can't fit it in.
Completely inside. Yes, yes. Then pull it. Now you can. Sing a song for me. You can't. Yes.
It's good, okay? It's weird, but it's good. I'm hungry, so we're just wandering into this dhaba and getting some paneer, and it looks pretty good. That's fresh and that's homemade and that's what you want. That's really cool. We have paneer, we have some raita, some spice rice, and some roti. Always onion, always lime, a little bit of chili. We're good. Okay, the idea is to make it into a little spoon. And then, cheers. It's good roti. And it's good paneer. The next morning, while Rajshekar had a sleep in, I got up and had another wander around Shimla. Now it's Monday morning. This is the Mall, which is a car-free zone, and it's nice to see everybody just out and about on their way to work or school. It still looks like an English village, except there are monkeys, and that makes it kind of weird. But it's beautiful. It's a really quaint little town. A quaint town, that is, with the Himalayas in the background. Hello. Can I have one coffee? Americano. Black coffee?
Black.
Yes, thank you. Found this cool little coffee house. It's kind of dark, but a lot of locals in here on a Monday morning, so the coffee must be good. Real coffee. Yes. So Shimla, should you come here? Definitely. I don't think there's anything quite like it in India. It's a mix of English village with Indian style, Himachal style, with monkeys, with old English village institutions like the Dramatic Society and library and Christian churches. It's a strange mix, but it's a beautiful place. The air is pretty clean. It's cooler up here, and the Himalayas are in the background. What more could you want? See you in the next one.